Primary medium would definitely be pencil, ink, and just kind of paper, just kind of doodles that turn into anything. Either I'll bring it into another medium, or that's usually kind of the basis of anything I start. Just kind of spur of the moment ideas, or on a cocktail napkin with friends, or just kind of sitting at home, listening to some good music, and you just want to, doodle, just make something. Works out pretty good eventually. Probably one of my biggest motivators is music. Like, it's just, I've always wished I could play music, and it's just, I did when I was younger. I played like piano and keyboard and did that in junior high, but I just never kept it up. But it's always like finding a new song or finding something and just seeing how they experiment with that, and then kind of that bleeds into, I don't know, just a weird idea or abstract thought, and it just kind of comes out on the paper. And it's even just, putting in some like earbuds and just listening to something, or even if just go for a walk, just kind of seeing what's around and people. I definitely think just people watching is great too. I think that always just sparks instant ideas and wants me to like pull out or grab any paper I can and just kind of make a note or a mental note, or just kind of draw something simple. I would say probably last year I definitely got some good foundations laid, and I think it's kind of weird how it works here in Boise. At least it kind of seems like you get a project and then it kind of spurs into something else, and it just kind of, the wheel keeps turning and people keep recognizing, and it just kind of slowly builds. But overall, I'd say I've gotten to where I wouldn't say live comfortably, but it's definitely something that, puts money in the pocket or towards future projects. That helps out a lot. So, and that's even just meeting new people, or, it's a trade where I help them out and they help me out somehow, and it works out. So I think that's more where I feel that I can live off of it, knowing that it's good work and it's good pay, but it's not really always just about the money on the table. It comes down to, making new relationships and really kind of building that core group of followers that want to keep up with your work or really be interested in what you have to offer. I would say it's what keeps us human. I think it's one of those things that it can motivate people. It can push people to do things that they never thought they could do. But then I think it's also, it can really set a mood and a tone with, design and graphics and anything that you can do nowadays. It's pretty much endless, and it kind of controls kind of the landscape of how people live and how they want to live. So I think art's really important, and I kind of wish there were, more opportunities here, but I think it's definitely growing. It's a consistent basis that is just blossoming into something that is gonna be something very soon. I can see it, finally, growing up here. So I kind of made a list of things I wanted to do, and it was like, design a skateboard deck or do this, and it's just like little kind of art milestones you want to hit. And I feel like in like 1 year I just kind of crossed the whole thing off, and it was just knowing certain people and finding out they do this and that. And it was, Tree Fort Music Festival, that was great. Knowing a lot of people over at the Maven shop, which is a really cool shop. Sad to see it go, but it's really awesome what they did for a lot of the people here. And yeah, it was just kind of eye-opening. It was just meeting another person, and they were like, led me to this. And yeah, I designed a beer label with Payette. Like, it's crazy to see like the things you never thought you could do, but it's just like, it just happens, and you just don't really like sit back and realize it until after it's over that I've done all this. And it's kind of nice to see. I don't think I could ever stop doing it. It's just one of those things that are just, I've gotten to the point now where if I don't have it, I can definitely tell there's a difference in how I react and how I act in my daily life. And it's something I have to, I think I'll always be, walking around and carrying like a little like sketchbook or notepad or something just to keep it going. Because I feel like it's like a muscle. It's that you just have to keep training. It's just to get either better or just to have fun with, and you just have to keep using it. And I feel like if you don't, it kind of either slows down or it just turns off just, let's say, probably the fun creative side in your head, where you're just like, I just need to get this out. Like, you have an idea and you have the ability to put it out on paper. You might as well just use it and keep it going.